Hey guys, it's your girl Nika from Traveling with Nika and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about how you can adjust your travel plans due to COVID-19, aka coronavirus, aka Miss Rona, whatever we calling it. Honestly, this has changed a lot, not just travel but just people's everyday lives, and I do want to do my part because travel is my thing, so I can offer travel tips for adjusting those plans. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss one of my other videos. So the first things first, I wrote a mini blog on my Instagram page for Travel Talk Tuesday, and that basically had some general tips that you can use for adjusting your travel plans due to the coronavirus. So I touched on refunds, I touched on wait times on like calls and things like that. And I definitely wanted to just basically come on here and go a little bit more in depth on different ways that you guys can use to contact like your airlines, your hotels, and things like that. I do not recommend contacting the airlines, for example, if you are not traveling at least within the next 72 hours. Reason being is that I'm hearing people trying to cancel trips that they have in like August. Guys, there are people that basically were traveling tomorrow, for example, or at least in the next week or so. Give those people the chance to be able to adjust their travel plans and hold off on your trip that's later down, because that's why the queues are being held up so much by these cars that are basically not immediate travel needs. Of course, all of us are panicking or a little fearful or just concerned, and of course you want to adjust your travel plans, but with this situation, this is basically unprecedented and people are just trying to get along as the time goes by. So I definitely recommend just hold off on calling if your trip is not coming up shortly. You need to be calling at unusual times. I actually had to set an alarm to call the airlines when I needed something adjusted, and I think I called them at like around like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I definitely just recommend, this is not business as usual, so I just recommend calling them at like random times throughout the day. If you call during like regular business hours, you probably will be on hold for like a long time. I definitely want to also set the expectation for you guys that expect to be on hold or waiting for like callbacks. If you call during business hours and you do a callback option, if they call you back in the evening, that might actually work better for your schedule instead of trying to be on the phone during the day when you have other things to do. So I highly recommend using like the callback options if it's available, and also just calling during unusual times, because as I said, trying to call during the regular business hours, it's not really going to work out for you. Use other methods of communication. So I don't know if you guys know this, so travel tip, some airlines such as Delta and Spirit Airlines have text options that you can use to contact their customer service. So I have used the one with Spirit Airlines before. They also have a WhatsApp option for you guys that know about the WhatsApp app. You can use those apps to contact customer service. So I know the first thing people go to is picking up the phone and calling, but there are other ways that you can contact the airline. So using those methods such as text options is definitely a way to go, especially with the long queues that we have on the phone now trying to get in contact with these airlines. Airlines are doing now, I have seen some of them have constant updates on their websites with frequently asked questions and just questions that are dedicated to canceling or getting refunds for travels due to the coronavirus. So I highly recommend checking out the company's website and see the updates that they are providing. They are also updating information for waivers, and that's very important. as I said earlier, if you are calling for a trip and you're trying to get like a refund for a trip that you have booked months and months away, they don't have a waiver for you yet. Definitely check out the websites and look at the waivers and the policy updates that they have out there. Use your mind so that you are aware ahead of time what they basically have in place to assist you with rebooking or canceling. Another thing I wanted to mention for you guys is be prepared to probably receive some type of e-credit. I don't think a lot of the companies are offering actual cash refunds. So just be prepared to probably get some type of e-credit. I know when I called JetBlue to cancel one of my flights, I was offered an e-credit to my travel bank, and I just went with that because it's not like I won't fly with them anymore. Obviously, you would have to push for what you want. If you want a cash refund, you can, try your best to negotiate and see if that will be possible for you. I want you guys to use social media to get in contact with these airlines. They have Twitter accounts, they have Instagram accounts, they even have Facebook. So use social media to try to contact an agent that way as well. That's another helpful tip for you guys if you are having problems with contacting these companies during this time. So I know customers have been DMing on Twitter, for example, and they've been getting assistance and responses there. So just use social media to the best of your abilities to try to get those answers for you, because everybody is trying to get their plans canceled or rescheduled and things like that. So these are basically just tips that you guys would need to use if you are having difficulties reaching them. So I am not suggesting that all of you guys head to your airport and make a big scene or anything like that, but this could be as a last resort if you have access to go to the airport and if you will not be jeopardizing your health or anyone else's health. So I definitely think that would be a good last resort, because say for example, if you are traveling and you are at the airport and say you miss your flight, or say that you needed to book a flight right away, you would probably go to the airport counter to see an agent. So same thing would apply for something like this. If you can't get anyone on the phone or through any of those other methods, definitely try going to the airport and talk to someone in person. What I'm also seeing being done is some companies are having contact forms available in their coronavirus sections of their websites, so customers can actually on their website and enter the information for like their flight, for example, and request a refund that way. Of course, that will then be done through email and you won't have to call anyone. They will just email you when your refund has been issued. I've also seen where cruise lines such as Carnival Cruise Lines have been emailing their customers who were affected, were able to basically fill out those forms from their emails and request their refunds. So I think, these companies are definitely trying to minimize the queues on the phones, and they are looking into a lot of different ways to assist you, the customer, do the refund or cancellation on your own. Some companies, what they did is they basically updated their policies on their online systems as well, so that when you go on there and you try to cancel or reschedule your trip, they are automatically issuing you credit, or they will automatically waive whatever fees that may have applied in the past before all of this mess. So I definitely recommend also trying to go online into your reservation and try canceling on your own if they have set up their systems to waive whatever fees and so forth. And my last tip to you guys is honestly just be kind to the agents and the customer service people that you are speaking to, because this is new for everyone and it's rough out here. Like, I don't think anyone really expected this thing to really affect so many different things, and it's just a lot to deal with. So just be kind and be cordial to everyone, and I definitely hope that you guys get your refunds or your credits or whatever that you are looking to reschedule. I hope you guys get everything successfully completed, and I definitely hope we get rid of this virus soon so we all can try to get our lives back in order. So that's all that I have for you guys today for adjusting your travel plans due to the coronavirus, COVID-19. I definitely hope that this video was helpful for you guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications, share this video with someone, and see you guys on the next video. Bye.